Welcome to the Numerology and Astrology for October 20th, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 8. And the number 8 is a number that is an internally questing number. It's similar to the 6. The 6 is sort of a religious, spiritual number. The 8 is sort of a self-awareness, seeking number. So it requires less of the dogma of religion, and it is seeking things that are truth on the inside. And so the number 8 requires us to look for the divine inside of us. And this number teaches us to find our center in times of crisis. When the external world does not go according to plan, we seek answers within. We seek to know the bigger plan that the universe has for us. There is a desire to do better than what we see in the world. To do such a step takes courage and the willingness to break out of the protocols of a society and do things according to our personal code. Those that have looked within are, on the outside, obviously more still. They watch the world with eyes that truly see and reflect on the impacts of statements from others. They do not care as much when the external does not match the internal places that wish to make the world better, because they do not hide behind the laws that continue to cause suffering. They know how to tell the truth to themselves and do not care if others follow. I have found that when we allow the rules of a society to define and limit us, these are not universal laws, but human laws. And I find that any form of falsity is a toxin that deforms and distorts a society. The number 8 brings us face to face with those harsh truths that others will defend, something that causes demise of so much, and it's not able to help us feel the suffering that their beliefs cause others and this world. And that is why being still is so powerful. That is why knowing how to stand and watch, breathe and witness is so difficult for some, because when you do, the lies become very clear and the intent of a position is revealed as abuse. The astrology today. There is a full moon this morning as we are getting the day started. It is in Aries, giving us a drive and determination to stand up and stand true. We have to learn to honor ourselves in ways that support a life that has respect for others and calls that which is out, which is false. Many things are being revealed, and we will see traits and characteristics in others that cause us to look at them differently and with the eyes that reveal the truth of who they are. And we now realize that who they are might not be something that we want to engage with any longer. This is a time of epiphanies, but sometimes what we discover is not what we had hoped to see. There is an illumination that cuts cords with those that no longer walk the path the same as us. We release them to their karmic journey and path and know that they will find their way home too. It is a time to embrace our path and make it a priority instead. Those that act from impatience and self-importance need no longer be part of our journey. There is a feeling of embracing our courage and allowing ourselves to take action. While there will be obstacles and pressures ahead, we are feeling more brave and determined than ever. My quote for today. I look directly into the eyes of those with fear. I know that it is always near. Even when it is not my own, I find it in those whose arrogance likes to bemoan. Some believe that they are the police for facts, when they do not understand what their words attract. Their egoism shows hypocrisy at work. They cannot seem to help how they act like a jerk. Such souls cannot seem to find their way. They have collapsed into their own dismay. And my blog for today. Sorry, coughing. The heater's on. There are many types of smartness in the world, and with all forms of energy that manifest in the world, they have various layers that define them and show the evolutionary level that we exist on. There are those that are book smart. They have letters after their name, and they can quote people, things, histories, and places smooth as silk. But sometimes I think that certain types of education, there's that crazy cat that attacked my cat again. So there are those that understand the natural world There are those that have learned to become one with the rhythms of nature and the seasons. Their intelligence and observation skills give them an ability to deal with the plants and animals. But to them, humans are a bit of a problem. The crush of cities is something that such souls avoid. The natural world operates from less ego. That is because of a mistake or miscalculation in nature will kill you and take you out of the game. Nature operates with a raw honesty that is non-negotiable. Human nature tends to be complicated, twisted, territorial, aggressive, self-righteous, and outright dangerous at times. Those that can read that reality tend to steer towards the outer edges and make a choice to engage less with some human elements. I feel that some do not realize how they are carrying karmic pieces from their past into this reality. Those karmic pieces can be experienced by others as odd behaviors and actions that seem out of sync with the soul's energetic desires and intentions in this world. That is why the journey to authenticity is so important, because that quest strips us away from agenda and ego. It helps us let go of lingering aspects that negatively impact our lives and allow us to reclaim the essential purity of our soul. From there, drastic life changes happen, and we can sense peace without needing to project our reality into situations that are none of our business. The highest form of intelligence that I believe is possible in this dimension is authentic expression. While some believe that they are being authentic when they are spewing ego, they are not. They are projecting hate. When some believe that they are being honest when they are supposedly telling the truth, they are actually being cruel. So, it's one of those interesting days where sit still, be quiet, listen, look, observe, don't talk, and just let the truth reveal itself. I find that if you just let people run, they will oftentimes reveal who they really are. Thanks, everybody.